Hi guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you what are the costs of living in Poland, what is the average salary, what is the price of daily use products, what are the prices of electronics and houses, and also monthly expenses. So if you want to know all these things, keep watching this video. Let's go straight to important things. So I divided this video into a few categories, and if you want to go straight into some part of it, you can go to the description and you can go straight to the point you're interested in. And also remember that all the prices are taken from experience, from people that I know, from my friends, and from Google. So it might differ from what you see in real life. Remember, all of these values in this video are average values, and you can find much cheaper and much more expensive options. So starting with average salary, something that may be interesting for most of you, starting with raw data. But we also need to remember that on average, if I have a meat and you have a bun, we have a burger together. Also worth mentioning that 2/3, so it's like 66% of workers do not make an average salary. So it's really bad indicator. Due to official government data, in US it's 55,000 US dollars. In Poland it's 66 Polish zloty, which is actually 16,000 US dollars. So on average you got 3.5 more money if we unified the currency. But you can't change the currency, it just doesn't make any sense. It will make sense in this video because we want to compare like relative costs of living. And I want you to have in mind throughout the whole video that average US salary is 3.5 times bigger than salary in Poland. 350%, 3.5 is the main factor for the whole comparison. So anything less than 3.5 means that the US is cheaper for the average citizen, and everything higher than 3.5 means it's cheaper for Polish citizen. So let's start with products. White bread. In Poland, $1. In the United States, $2. So it's 2 times the price. Toilet paper in the 8-pack. In Poland, it costs like 1.35 US dollars. And in the US it costs 6.75 US dollars, so it's 5 times more expensive, which means Poland is cheaper. Chicken breasts, Poland 2.7 US dollars, United States 3.3 US dollars, which is only 20% more expensive, which means that it's much cheaper in United States. Water in Poland, half of a dollar for a bottle, and in US 1.8 US dollars for a bottle, and it's almost 4 times more expensive, which means it's basically the same but with a little advantage for Poland. Soda, Poland 1.7 US dollar, US $2, less than 20% more expensive, and that means that you're leading in that a lot. Like in Poland, the difference between water and soda is huge. You can buy 4 waters in price of 1 soda, but in US the soda is actually cheaper. Gas, Poland 5.3 US dollars, United States 3.35 US dollars for a gallon, and this means that in Poland it's 60% more expensive. In my case, if I'm taking full tank of gas, I will pay like 350 Polish zloty, and it means it's like 85 US dollars, but for you it's like you would spend 300 bucks for a tank full of gas. It's a huge amount of money, and yeah. In US I would pay like 60 bucks, and this is like 60 zloty for me, which is actually like driving for free. Monthly expenses, so like rent. Poland on average for a cool apartment in the city, it would be like 350 to 500 bucks. And you can also find a place for 250 bucks, but it's usually not the best choice, it's not worth it. In United States you will pay $1,000 and more on average, and it's around 3 times more expensive, but it still means that you're going a little bit better in this category. Decent house here is for like 1,300 square feet. Right now costs around $120,000. which is like exactly the same price for a low-end house with the same square feet home in US. Car insurance. This is a big difference because in Poland we pay 170 bucks for a year of car insurance, and for you it's like $160 on average per month. It's almost 10 times more expensive in US, which means Poland is leading a lot in this category. Gym membership, Poland $20 to $30, United States $10 to $30, so it means like it's basically the same, but it's even better for United States, and considering that you have 3.5 times higher salary on average, you're getting much better prices for the gym than we are. Phone bill, Poland on average $7 to $25, in United States $50 to $70, which means it's 4 or 5 times more expensive than in Poland, which means Poland is winning in this category too, which I would never expect because like United States seems to be like electronic king or something. Electronics, smooth transition, iPhone 13, Poland $1,000, United States $800. How is it possible? We're getting less money than you and we have higher prices of electronics. Look at iPhone 13 Pro. Poland $1,300 US, United States $1,000. It's almost $300 more. That's not fair. DJI Mini 2, which is a drone that I'm using. In Poland we pay for it 535 bucks, and in the United States we pay for it 450 bucks. Really? Public transport, which is the point that we're winning not because of the price, but because we have really well developed public transport. You can basically get anywhere you want with public transport. You don't need a car at all, especially in the city, and it's almost always cheaper than going with a car. For a typical bus in Poland for a month, you will pay $50 to $75, and in US you will pay $130. I talked with a lot of friends from United States, and going from place to place with public transport may be a little annoying, hard, complicated, and here you just sometimes need to wait for a scheduled vehicle, but you will always get to the place you want with public transport for almost no money, at least comparing it to the car. Of course, if we would have your prices of gas, we would definitely go with cars everywhere, but yeah, it's not the same. Free time, movie theater in Poland, $6 for a ticket, United States $10 for an average ticket, 2 times more, still US winning. Bowling, Poland $25, and you pay for a lane, not for a person, so you can take as many people you want for one lane and you will just divide these costs to the amount of people that you brought. United States $12, and you pay for a person, not for a lane, which actually is kind of cool because you can go alone and you will pay only $12 and not $25. Drinks in Poland $6 for an average drink, in United States $20. We're winning with alcohol. Who would expect that? If you want me to run a test of different types of vodka, let me know in the comment section down below and I will do it. Amusement parks in Poland on average 40 bucks, in United States 90 bucks. Zoo in Poland $7, in United States $20, so it's 2 times. Seems like you're winning in actually almost each category and each field. Some additional info about free time, at least from Poland. I'm not sure about other countries. You can find flights to like Cyprus, Malta, Italy, Spain, France for $5 both ways sometimes. You can travel like for a day or two and just, you know, pay $100 maximum for the whole trip. It's actually easy to travel here and it's cheap, but still people are mostly broke, so they are not traveling a lot. Fun fact, in Poland we don't have a word for toes. We just say feet, fingers. And that's not a joke. So in conclusion, as you can see, most things are more expensive in Poland, which is kind of surprising for me because I was expecting it to be at least similar or better for Poland. It turns out that it's better in the US actually, at least from official data, from the government, from the Google. It might not be the whole truth, but I tried to do my best to show you the real values. And I have experience in Poland, but I don't really know how it is in US. United States are huge, so the price may be different in Florida and in Washington. So keep that in mind, but still, if you are complaining about living in US, you should stop because it might be worse. You could get 3.5 times less money and still pay the same amount of money for a house or even more for a gas. So remember that life is not always easy, but still worth living, and you should focus on the good sides. And I will leave you with this thought. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell and leave a like. And also comment what should I do next, what should I visit next. If you want me to visit some place in Poland, in Europe, let me know and I will try to show you that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.